guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this really pretty cool smoky eye makeup look. So last week was my anniversary, my wedding anniversary, May 17th, and I did this really pretty cool smoky eye makeup look because I've just been trying to jump out of my comfort zone and do different eye looks that I don't typically do, and I haven't done a true smoky eye look in a very long time. So I decided to do a really pretty cool smoky eye look, which I will post right here, the picture that I actually did. And then I posted it on my Insta story and asked if you guys wanted to see a tutorial, and almost everybody said yes. So I recreated the look, but I used something a little bit different than what I used in my original post. So in my original post I used the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette, which it looks like this. So it has a wide variety between cool tones, warm tones, reds, oranges, yellows, blacks, taupes, all that fun stuff, and even a bunch of pretty iridescent shades. So I originally used this palette to recreate the look that I did on Instagram, or to create the look that I did on Instagram, but I decided to switch it up a little bit and do the same look, same technique, with just a different eyeshadow palette, just to show you guys don't have to use the same exact things that I use in my videos. You can recreate the same look with different eyeshadows. I was super excited to be able to get this eyeshadow palette because I wanted the whole collection at first when I first saw it, because I low-key love Kris Jenner so much. Out of all the Kardashian / Jenner clan, she is my absolute favorite. I just think she's so funny and just so cool. Like, I don't know, I really love her. So you guys probably already guessed it, I did get the Kris Jenner times Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palette. So it looks like this, super cute, has her face with the 10% on there, and it even has like a silver earring there, which I thought was really cute. Has the eyeshadow names on the back, and then this is what the palette looks like on the inside. So when I first saw the eyeshadow palette, I was like, I don't really wear cool tones that much. I wear more warm tones and more like pinks and oranges more than I wear like cool tones. And when she was explaining the eyeshadow palette, she was saying that this was like her perfect eyeshadow palette for the smoky eye that she's known for. So in the top it says, "I have one word for tonight, vodka," which I guess is one of her famous quotes. And then each one of the eyeshadows is named after either a something that she said before, or something that basically describes her, which I thought was super cool. And I really love the eyeshadows so much. I love it more than I thought I was going to, because in pictures it looked super dark and like grungy. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Maybe this would be my go-to smoky eyeshadow palette, which I definitely can see it being that now. A lot of people have reviewed it and said that it didn't really like the quality of the eyeshadows, but I think it's kind of like similar to the Subculture eyeshadow palette, that where if you use too much of the eyeshadows it can tend to get kind of muddy. So I used a very light hand, barely dipped my brush into these colors, and I found that it was really easy to blend. Like, I think my eyeshadows blended very well. So this is the look that I recreated from the original look. So it looks almost exactly the same. It might be just a little tiny bit more purpley than the original look, but it's very similar. And I did use the Star product, which I really think made the eyeshadow look really pop, which was the Colourpop Birthday eyeshadow. So they always release an eyeshadow, a super shock shadow, for their birthday month. This is the one from this year. So it has purple top, says Colourpop 4 on there for their 4th birthday, and it's called Birthday Wish. And then it looks like this. So it is a very pretty iridescent like taupe shade with a bunch of gold or purple and pink and blue glitters, which I thought was really pretty. Their super shock ultra glitter eyeshadows are probably one of my favorite super shock eyeshadows that they have, because they're just so gorgeous and they really are really pretty and glittery without being too much. And I feel like it's easy to use too. You don't have to use it in eyeshadow base or like a glitter glue base to really make that glitter pop. It just automatically pops. So I did use this eyeshadow in the original picture, and unfortunately I don't believe this eyeshadow in particular is in stock, but any of their ultra glitter eyeshadows will definitely work, or their ultra glitter super shock shadows would definitely work. I think Nillionaire would even work, which is one of their best sellers, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I wanted to do this for you guys, give you guys a quick little review on the product, and without further ado, let's jump right into the tutorial. So we're starting off with the Kylie times Kris Jenner eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. But since it doesn't have any warm tones, I'm taking the shade called Wake Up Call from my Colourpop Singles eyeshadow, and I'm taking it on a Morphe M533 brush, and I'm just going to apply that into the crease, just as a nice transition shade. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this color here that's called Payback's a B, and I'm going to use it on a MAC 224 brush and just go ahead and apply that into my crease just to deepen up the color a little bit. And then I'm going into this shade here called It's an Emergency, which is a lighter taupe shade, and this is just to make sure that everything blends in seamlessly. Then I'm taking the shade 10% and I'm applying that onto my outer V, and I am using this brush from my Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palette, the peach palette I think is which one it is, and I'm just applying that into the outer V. And then I'm taking this color here called Impressed, and I'm taking it on this Morphe flat shader brush. I forget the name of it, but I'm also going to take some of the shade called Talent, which is a taupier shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the inner part of my lid. And then I'm taking the Pretty Vulgar eyeliner that came in my boxycharm for the month of May with an Aesthetica brush that also came in my boxycharm, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my lash line, and I'm getting as close as I possibly can. And then I'm going to take some of this shade here called I'm Watching You with this Sonia Kashuk smudger brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right on top, and this step can be very messy. So then I'm also taking the shade called Does It Come in Black with this very tiny detailing brush from MAC, and I'm just going to go ahead and deepen that up and really use the flat side of the brush to smoke that out. Then I'm taking that same brush in the shade Impressed again, and I'm going to put that right on top where the liner and the rest of the eyeshadow kind of meet, just to blend everything. Then this is what it looks like with it smoked out. And then just to save time, I went ahead and sped it up some, and then I'm taking the shade I Love Myself, putting that on my brow bone. And then I'm taking some of the Colourpop Birthday Wish Super Shock eyeshadow, which I told you guys Nillionaire could probably be a good dupe. I'm using my finger and just applying that in the inner third of my eye just to add a little bit of pizzazz, and you can see how pretty and glittery this color really is. So you don't have to do this step, but I think it really completes the look. And then I went ahead and put on my foundation and concealer. Then I'm taking some of the shade called Haters, and I'm taking that on a MAC 219 brush, putting that in my inner corner. And then I'm taking this Vintage Cosmetics Kohl Black Eyeliner Pencil. Then I'm taking that Payback color again on this Morphe M507 brush and applying that on my lower lash line to smoke that out. And then I'm taking the shade I'm Watching You again with that Sonia Kashuk smudger brush that we used earlier, just to really smoke out that lower lash line. Then I'm putting on some mascara. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara. It really doesn't matter what mascara you use because I am going to complete this look with some falsies. And then I'm taking the Kiss number 11 lashes, and this is what it looks like. So then I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Jonte Blue Brown Spice lip liner, and I'm going to go ahead and put that onto my lips. For the original look, I did use Colourpop BFF3, which is a little bit more brown. So it just really depends if you want it to be more of a brownish color or more of a pinky color. So then I'm taking some of the Colourpop Ultra Blotted Lip in the shade Zuma, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right on top of that lip liner just to create a really pretty color onto the lips. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and let me know if you guys recreate it. Make sure you guys do tag me with my hashtag, and let me know what other looks you guys would want to see in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one.